All right, gather round, soapbox time. So listen up and listen well. This one is for all the parents of kids that are under the legal age of adulthood, wherever you may reside in the world. So it seems that every year there is something on the news or on some episode of an out of control teenage talk show or Beyond Scared Straight or wherever or whenever about some kid doing stuff they shouldn't be doing in the first place on their smartphones, computers, or tablets or other smart devices. They may be cyberbullying, they may be using the phone too much, like it consumes their whole day. They might be texting test answers to their friends or themselves. They may be getting into sexual trouble with older adult men. While I do think that these teenagers who are doing these things need to take responsibility for their actions, the main problem I have with these things going on is the parents' involvement or lack thereof. See, the thing I'm seeing, especially on like out of control TV shows or episodes of TV shows like Maury and Dr. Phil and Steve Wilkos or shows dedicated to out of control teenagers like Scared Straight, is that the majority of them, the majority of the parents, they flip out, but they either flip out and take the phone, which is kind of good, or they just flip out and hope for a change, but they don't take the device. See, here's the thing. When it comes to kids, I think it's better to be proactive instead of reactive. I mean, sure, you can't put your kid in a rubber room so that they don't ever skin their knees in life, but there are precautions that you can take for things like this, especially in our virtual world, to make sure that bad behavior or stranger danger, cyberbullying or cyber stranger danger don't ever happen in the first place. Like, I don't know, when you buy a phone for your child, before they even know that this phone exists for their use, and before it even touches their hand, and before it is in their possession, sit down with that phone, open up that manual, look for safety features and parental control instructions, and set everything up before. Here's that key word, before anything happens. That's proactive, as opposed to going, oh my God, Sophie just sent this god-awful message of herself half naked. Oh my God. Then those oh my God moments don't ever happen. Basically, you know your child better than anybody else knows your child. You, for the most part, are with your child 24 hours a day, at least 2 days a week on the weekends. So basically, if you know that your child is somewhat of an instigator and is a bully in real life, then their chances are that they're going to act like a instigator and a cyberbully online. So basically you go, oh, I don't think that my Sophie is responsible or trustworthy enough to act respectfully or safely online, so I don't want her accessing social media apps or text messages unless she's talking to myself or her father or mother or my partner or whoever else may be helping you reside over little Sophie, or her teachers or emergency services. You go in that manual and you have to go, okay, where is the chapter on how to turn this stuff off? And if you can't find it in the manual, then do what you usually do when you're trying to find some yummy recipe for tiramisu or some crap and go, okay, how to turn off how to turn on safety features on insert phone model number. And voila, there you go. So now everything is set up to keep your child safe online on that phone so they don't ever get into trouble to begin with and nothing happens. That's proactive as opposed to reactive. And, here's another thing you can do. If you are going to go to the store in person and get these phones for your children, hey, you might want to have a little conversation with the seller or whoever might be helping you, or whoever's wearing the blue shirt and vest by, I don't know where, and say, hi, I'm getting this phone for my, 8-year-old. And then they might say, well, I think this might be a good model because they have excellent safety features, they're easy to use, and you can lock them with a password so that the child doesn't get bored and decide, I want to do this, this, and that, so I'm going to turn these safety features off. And then if they're a really nice blue shirt person, they might be willing to help you while they're in the process of activating the phone. They might want to help you and teach you how to turn them on or turn them on for you because they're generally good people. So yeah, that's not really that hard. Like, just get with the program. Oh, and another thing. The first time something does happen for my people that aren't proactive, the first time something happens, that phone needs to be gone. You abuse it, you lose it, that phone has to be gone. If you think they're trying to sidestep your locks and your safety features that you were smart enough to put on there, it's gone. If you didn't set your safety features and you find out that they do something, the first time you find out they did something or the first time they do something, it needs to be gone. It needs to not be in their possession anymore. And let them earn it back. Let them prove to you that they can be responsible with it and safe with it. And they're not going to let it consume their whole day. A phone is a great tool. It can be educational. It can help a child be creative. It can help a child be productive, like helping them with their homework. But just like any other tool, if mishandled, there can be consequences. You wouldn't want your child driving a car without going to driving school, right? Because a car can be fun and a car can help you be educated, productive, and creative by driving you to the places you need to go. But if you don't know how to use that phone, or don't know how to drive that car on the road safely, you could hurt somebody. So, yeah, be smart, parents. Don't let your children get in trouble with these phones. Try to be proactive before you give the children the phones. Put these safety features in place. And, you and your kids can have a good time. Talk to your kids about why you put them in place. Tell them of all the stuff that could happen to them if they are not safe or good citizens on the web. Talk to your kids. Oh, and while I'm at it, even if you do put these locks on your child's phone, it's also good to like, hey, surprise them, sneak up on them, or whatever you have to do. Peer over their shoulder at what they're doing. And if you see them doing something or trying to do something, you're like, hey, I don't like that. Give it. You're not getting this back till you earn it. That's that. That's all you got to do. It's not as hard as you make it out to be. It doesn't have to be that hard where you have to put your business on a TV show because you don't take these simple precautions. That's all I have to say on the subject. Peace.